Let's be done with this. Let's be done with this song. Let's move on to something new. Not tonight, but we're going to get this done. I'm almost done with it. So jump on. Let's have a good day. Check out the mix we got so far. It's not done, but it's almost done. You know what I mean? So we're going to knock this out. This is the Candyman song. I got a couple little like harmonies left to do, and then we're gonna be done with it after that. Gotta mix it, but you know how it goes. Well, maybe you don't. Maybe that's why you're here. What's up, Dragon? How you doing? We're gonna do some music tonight. I'm trying to finish this song. I don't really have a title for it. It was No Use Living, but we didn't even use that in the song. So right now, we're gonna do this one about Candyman. And I'm just going to try to knock out these harmonies here for the chorus. And then we'll be done. So, party on. You guys ready? If you're ready, even if you're just passing through, you're not sticking around, just kind of like help me make sure that you can hear everything. And that maybe, it's not, like the music is not overpowering. So if you want to stick with me just for a second, give me an idea, I would really appreciate that. You don't got to, though. I know there's a whole bunch of stuff on TikTok, so... You know, I'm just the coolest thing happening right now. Because life is great. Well, unlife is great. Here we go. Shuck. Cool. Again, this is just for the harmonies on the backing vocals of the chorus. So we'll see how this goes.
The walls and books of God. Open the door, get from the sky. Let the God pull on me. Cause it's all just a long way. Still alive, I'm turning my pain. Out the dark, it's a light of face. I am lost in my pain. What is meant for society's gaze? Say it once, say it twice, say it 5 times, pay the price. Say it once, say it twice, say it 5 times, pay the price. Honor, injustice, 1,000 beats, 1,000 dead. Booked and vengeance, shadow born. He feeds on pain, he was reborn. Mirror cracked on the stained glass. Urban legend, hope to last. Skin your heart, your soul to keep. The buzzing dirt will secret sleep. What's a sleep? What's going on? Whisper out as you touch mine. Sit aside, sit aside.
It's not working here. Come on. Tap that screen. Let's go.
Till I can go down. What's the last of the world now? All the things, no one thing. In the fire with the smoker's light. Say it once, say it twice, say it 5 times, pay the price. Say it once, say it twice, say it 5 times, pay the price. Dripping honey, swimming light.
Damn it, I forgot that line. This is the second chorus. We just wrote it last night, so it kind of screws me up a little bit. I need a what? No, this is my face. Stop being ugly. If you're just going to come here to be cruel, find other stuff to do. I'm trying to make you smile, okay? Or at least I'm trying to write music. I don't really give a shit what you do. We're going to rock this out. Okay, I got to get this part here. Second chorus. We wrote this last night. For those of you who don't know, I am Johnny Hopeless with Jason and the Kruegers. And this is our late night writing session. So I take ideas from you. Not all of them. Some of them are good. Some of them suck. And then we write it together. You want some more raws? I'll put some more raws later. But right now I got to do the clean part. And I want to get these harmonies right. So let me do that first, okay? Then we'll do plenty of like, you know, the pig squeals. We could do that too. But hold on, let me get this right. Now, a lot of lyrics on this one was written by somebody who was in the stream last night. Holly was a badass, so she threw up a bunch of stuff. And, you know, hopefully you make some friends in here. We can hang out. So let's just try this new track. Here we go. And don't fuck it up, Hopeless. If I have a tism fit, it's because I hit the wrong note. Forgive me.
Say it 5 times, pay the price. Dripping honest, flowing life. Speak his name, the mirror cross. Whispers in the broken glass. By words spoken will be your loss. Now you know the sting runs deep. Nightmares in your mind now breathe. Say it 5 times, it's too late. Turn around and see your face.
Gotta get those first ones now. So I think that's almost done. Oh, go to bed. You go to bed. I'm having a great time. Fucking knocking this out. Thank you so much for, who's that saying that? Yeah, appreciate that. I appreciate you guys sticking around. Let's make this fucking track rule. I gotta knock out these backing vocals. You guys make this better. So let's just do it. Let me get this here. This is about Candyman. If you haven't seen it, the original one, not the remake. The remake, I ain't seen yet. I heard it sucked, but I'll look at it anyway. I don't like taking people's opinions. Okay, here we go. This is the chorus, and let's do it.
Say it twice, say it 5 times, pay the price. For no reason, just respect. 1,000 beats, 1,000 dead. Hooked and vengeance, shadow born. He feeds on pain, he was reborn. Mirror cracked on blood-stained glass. Urban legend, hope to last. Sting your heart, your soul to keep. The buzzing depressing.
Yeah, okay, now we're gonna hear what we got so far. GoFundMe is our buddy Donnie Angel has got stage 4 cancer, and so we're donating all our money that we get to kind of help him make it through, you know. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so this is what we got so far.
Taking balls and the top dog. Under the law, look at the sky. Not the land, full on rain.
Fuck, I came in too early. Here we go.
Taking balls and the top dog. Under the law, look at the sky. Not the land, full on rain. To touch the soul, this is no pain. Still alive, I'm turning my brain. Out the dark, this is my place. I am lost in motion and pain. Punishment of society's days. Say it once, say it twice, say it 5 times, pay the price. Say it once, say it twice, say it 5 times, pay the price. Born of rage, injustice, 1,000 beats, 1,000 dead. Hooked and vengeance, shadow born. He feeds on pain, he was free. Whisper out as you refresh me. Sinners hard, sinners back. Season no going back. Every night in a crumble town. Most of us are the one they know. All the streets, no one came. In the fire with your stomach's raised. Say it once, say it twice. Say it 5 times, pay the price. Say it once, say it twice. Say it 5 times, pay the price. Sipping honey, swimming life. Speaking is in the middle class. Whispers in the broken glass. 5 words spoken will be your last. Now you know the sting runs deep. Nightmares in your mind now breathe. Sing it 5 times, it's too late. Turn around and see your face.
Here we go for the middle part here. And I don't know if we're going to do another chorus there or not. Oh, hey, somebody else is here. How's it going? Okay. Okay, is Daryl in here? I don't know if you're in here. If you're in here, hit a 1, hit a 2. If not, trying to find some of the people that was in here last time when we wrote this song. So for those of you who are just joining on, we will be writing more together. So if you stick around, I'll be throwing out guitar riffs and you're going to be like, no, that fucking sucks. Pick up the tempo, go slower. Maybe even be like, hey, make the drums like punk drums, make the drums doom drums, whatever. So I like to get your input. If you don't know what we're doing here, now you do. I'm Johnny Hopeless, and we're going to do some kick-ass music. This one we did, I think it's been 3 days now. It was originally called No Use Living, and it was about the original Candyman movie. Now I don't know what to call it. I kind of think that maybe we should call it something like Pay the Price. I don't know, man. Maybe you guys can help me think of a title, because the chorus, I'll tell you the chorus, and then you can tell me what you think, okay? We got first chorus. Born of rage, injustice bled. 1,000 bees, 1,000 dead. Hooked hand vengeance, shadow born. He feeds on pain, he was reborn. Mirror cracked on bloodstained glass. Urban legend born to last. So that's the first chorus. What's up, Nerdy Hillbilly? Yeah, you're boring, but you know what? You're still here. So let's do some cool shit. No, that's my face. You're good. Don't worry about it. We're just going to hang out tonight. So, Nerdy Hillbilly, if you're still here, you want to hear what we finished? I know you was here when we was writing it, so I think I'm real close to it being done. I got to fix that middle part with the string section so that way it's more of like a choir of death metal vocals. I want to put some like reverb and some like wobbles in it and shit like that. They call that flange, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a good times. No, I'm just dead. You're writing some lyrics yourself, or you're writing more lyrics yourself? Cool. Good. Keep it up. I try to encourage everybody here that, oh, thank you so much. You sing cool too. If you're in here, we're going to have a good time. So, you know, let's do that. But yeah, I just want to keep you guys, you don't have to. That's the best part here. You don't got to be a performer. You just got to write. You just got to draw. And then like, I'll try to help you out. Like we got lots of people in here that have helped write songs. They don't write no music at all, but they were really good at doing lyrics and stuff. So that's really dope. You don't like it? You ain't got to like it. I have a lot of different types of music. You might like one of them. But anyway, this one's more of a heavy one because it's got more death metal vocals than I usually do. So I'm going to play it real quick again. It is kind of tricky to jump back and forth from the cleans to the distorted vocals, but I'll get it. I'll get it. Anyway, so let's just check it out. Here we go, guys. I'll probably sing around with it because I got to get some shit together. Thank you for giving me a follow. Music is, let's see, always me as well as art. Good, good. Yeah, please do. Do it. I want all the artists in here. It's a team effort. You know what I mean? Like, I tell everybody when they come in here, I can write music and play it for myself all day. But if I'm trying to get it for you guys, I want to know your opinion. You know what I mean? It don't fucking matter. I can just sit here and sing in my closet. I don't want to do this. I can't hear your greatest actor of all time. Otherwise, I would have you co-host. Maybe when I'm done with this track, if you want to hit again, we can jump on together. But right now, because of the way I got stuff running, I can't hear it, you know, so I'm not trying to be a dick, but like, you guys can hear this through the studio, and I can't hear you through the phone yet, but I'll fix that. I'm working on it. Anyway, let's go from the beginning, and then if you want to hear some other kind of music, because this ain't your thing, let me know what you into. I got like all kinds of different shit. So here we go. Oh, be smarter than the studio, hopeless. Here we go.
So good, don't be alone, don't be alone. Look around, you're all made. Toss your soul, this thing is made. Still alive, and drinking my pain. After dark, it's a man of days. I am lost, emotion decay. Punishment was society's haze. Say it once, say it twice. Say it 5 times, pay the price. Say it once, say it twice. Say it 5 times, pay the price. For the rage and justice there. 1,000 bees, 1,000 dead. Hooked and binge a shadow born. Bees on pain, he was reborn. In your heart on blood-stained glass. Urban legend put to last. Sing your heart, your soul to keep. The buzzing distress secrecy. Protection was no more. Whisper out as a first blood. So the solemn soul is back. Say his name, no going back. Every night in a rebel town. Was the last of the worrying bound. All the days, no one day. Living the fire with his protection. Say it once, say it twice. Say it 5 times, pay the price. Say it once, say it twice. Say it 5 times, pay the price. Dripping armies, storming light. Speak his name, the mirror class. Whispers
yours. In fact, I should invite her because, let me see if she's here. That way she can hear because this was her idea. Let's invite Holly. There you go, Holly. Look, I invited Holly. Because she needs to hear how her idea came out. Hey, you ready to hear your song now, Holly? You want to hear it? Have you been in here? You just coming in. I think I got all of it but one part, okay? So you got to forgive me for the one part. Don't be hateful, okay? Hell yeah. Okay, you just got here. I'm going to play it. I'm going to shut up. I'll eyeball you. You will share eyeballs, and then if it's good, maybe we'll go to the mixing stage or something. I mean, we'll write some more shit tonight, but then we'll work on the mixing, you know what I mean? So here we go. For those of you who've been here before, just bear with it. This is part of how the sausage is made. And Holly, I tried to do the little death metal choir part, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, you're gonna do it. I'll tell you when to say about it, don't worry. But yeah, so I did a little death metal choir part. But this is the kind of tricky thing here. I was off time this last time before you jumped in, but it sounds like spookier and more evil. So I think that kind of works out. So I hope you like it. We're gonna jump here. Yeah, you love the death metal. This is pretty death metal. You know how it go. But here we go. I'll shut up now. Let's just jam it out together. And by the way, everybody in the feed, give Holly a little like, give her a little follow, because as someone else asked in here, like, just be Holly, someone said that they're not a performer, they're just a writer and an artist. I said, yo, this is the spot for you. You know what I mean? This is the spot for you. Anybody who's an artist or writer, like, this is what we fucking do. I ain't no superstar that's trying to be a dick. No, I'm not. I'm dead, but I appreciate you loving me. Here we go.
Still alive, I dread my pain. After dark, this is my face. I am lost in my decay. Punishment of society's gaze. Say it once, say it twice, say it 5 times, pay the price. Say it once, say it twice, say it 5 times, pay the price. Born of rage, injustice, 1,000 beats, 1,000 dead. Hooked and vengeance, shadow born. He feeds on pain, he was reborn. Mirror cracked on blood-stained glass. Urban legend, put to last. Sting your heart, your soul to keep. The buzzing dirt, secrecy. Protection, the full blood. Whisper out as a returns blood. Sit the silent, still does back. Say his name, no going back. Every night in a crippled town. Those were lost with the worried mouth. All the things, no one thing. Feel the fire with his progression. Say it once, say it twice, say it 5 times, pay the price. Say it once, say it twice, say it 5 times, pay the price. Dripping honey, swimming blood. Speak his name, the middle class. Whispers in the broken glass. 5 words spoken will be your
There we go. What do you think, Holly? You think that's a wrap? I think we could go into the mixing phase unless we want to add a third chorus. I don't necessarily think that's necessary. You know what I mean? I think we could just, I don't know if we should end it on the string part or like with the crazy ass choir and go into the B's, which is what you was talking about last time, you know? Do you like it how it is, so just keep it rolling like that? Should we keep the instrumental at the end and just not put no more vocals on it? Send to me messenger. Thank you. Yeah, do that. Do that for sure. All right. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. So what you think? Anybody else got any idea? I kind of like it too. This is the thing. Okay. It's up to me, but you like it. You love the instrumental. Okay. This is the weird thing too. I kind of almost, let me turn this fucking thing on again. Because right now you should be able to hear me better. No, that's a guitar. Hold on. Sorry, I forgot that the mic was off. You know, it's weird too because usually I would try to end it. But I don't know, like that guitar part I really like a lot. Yeah, send me lyrics, man. For real. Send it up. Like when we do another one. So typically what we do, there's two different ways that we do. So Jason and the Kruegers, okay, is like kind of like a whole entity. It's only about horror movies, horror shows, that kind of stuff. Johnny and the Machine, which is like my solo thing with the other people just pop in and out. That could be about anything as long as it's kind of like related to fear or goth or demons or darkness, you know, like that kind of creepy vibe, but it doesn't have to be about movies. And that's where like a lot of you guys come and shine in. Now some of you people, you big horror fans, you know what's up. So like we knock that out, you know what I mean? Oh, in fact, that reminds me, I do need to do, well, hold on, let me ask you. Holly, you still in here? If you're in here, can you tap that screen so I can see the hearts pop out so I know it's you? Okay, hold on. Wait, did someone just give me, oh, thank you. Okay, good. So, we good with this one, I think? I think this is a wrap outside of the mixing. What do you think? Pretty slamming? Yeah? I'm going to go with yeah. I'm going to take silence as consent on this. Okay. Oh, wait. I feel you there. Okay, so. All right. Nice. The dreams you had of her should be a movie because they always ended with being enslaved. I feel that. We did a song about that actually kind of thing. All right, Holly, so then what we're going to do is we're going to move on. I got to knock out Pillar of Fire again because I fucked up one note and it's pissing me off. So we're going to close this one down. And then for those of you who are still here, we're going to run the lines for Pillar of Fire, which is about Land of the Dead. For those of you who haven't seen Land of the Dead, I like it. A lot of people don't, but it reminds me of like, it's like a zombie Moses story, you know, where like he gets vengeance and he wants to go. For those of you who don't know, in like Christian mythology, Moses leaves the desert and they're guided by a pillar of fire, okay? And in the Land of the Dead, the zombie, all these people come in and they kill his zombie friends. And then he sees a skyscraper in the distance and he's got to walk towards it to get vengeance. and then all the other zombies follow them, and they get to the river, like the river, you know, where the reeds, and they got to part the Red Sea to get to them. And then, of course, they eat everybody, because that's what we do. But anyway, so this is called Pillar of Fire. You won't break your charms and lies. God. Do I need Jesus? No, I already got somebody to clean my pool, but thank you. If you need work, I got a guy that can help you. Can you join the live, Ari? Let me finish this next track, and if you're still around, then we can talk about that, because I don't mind having people on the lives, but I can't, like I told somebody else, I can't hear you on this right now until I start. So I got to finish this, and I got to unplug the phone from the studio. So let me knock this out real quick, and then we can chat. Give me 1 second. Save it, yes. I don't want to fuck it up. Okay. All right. Take this off. Let me find the stupid lyrics. And check. Let's see where we at. No. There we go. We can hear that. All right. Okay, guys. No, this is my face, but thank you. I do have stuff on Spotify. Look up Jason and the Kruegers and Johnny and the Machine. You'll see a bunch of stuff. And then, okay, here we go. Oh, all right, I gotta remember this part. All right, so we're gonna knock this out. And thank you. Yeah, thank you for checking it out. Share, you know, like, do all that stuff. I want to be like your favorite go-to Halloween horror music and stand-up guy. I do stand-up too, so if you're sensitive, you might not like me. But if you're cool as fuck and your parents are cool as fuck, we'll be best friends forever. All right, here we go. Hope you like it. This is the Pillar of Fire now. I am going to be doing a backing track because I need to sing this part correctly. I want to follow it, not fuck it all up. Even though I only fucked up one note, but it still pisses me off. Here we go.
I'm locked in the cage of my own mind, and the hunger for vengeance seems built up inside. Here they come, now I'm lost in the stars that they light. Here they come, now I stand under fire in the sky, wondering who I am, forever walking the night. Stake my claim, make my way to the pillar of fire. Earth is consumed, we are your death, and hell's wrath has unleashed the plague to take your breath. Here they come, now I'm lost in the stars that they light. Here they come, now I stand under fire in the sky, wondering who I am, forever walking the night. Stake my claim, make my way to the pillar of fire.
I like the melodies too. Okay, something about gothic horror choir and melody gets me. Thank you. Yeah. Guitar is awesome, but the way the vocals are awesome. Thank you. Freddy Krueger between movies. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not Freddy Krueger though. Freddy Krueger is a kid diddler. Kid diddlers belong in the wood chipper, but yeah, I appreciate that. I am a pretty chill guy. I don't eat everybody. Like I don't eat vegans because vegans make your poop look weird, so nobody wants that. You know what I'm saying? And oh yes, look up Jason and the Kruegers and Johnny and the Machine. If you like what I'm doing here, you're gonna love the rest of it. It's dope as fuck. So that one was the Pillar of Fire, which is for Land of the Dead. So that's really cool. And let's see what else we got. We've been working on. Maybe work on some new stuff in a little bit. But I think we're done with the Candyman song now. I think now I'm officially done with the Pillow of Fire, unless, what's up? Yeah, I am a big fan. Thank you very much. So here's the thing. Oh, yeah, let me get you Aubrey, but here's the thing. If you want to do backing vocals on this track, because it's not officially done yet, you let me know, DM me, and I'll send you the just the vocal lines for the backing parts. And then you could do the ahs and stuff, because ideally, I would like it to be like a big campfire song. So hold on, let me do this real quick. Oh wait, let me show y'all something cool before I invite Ari in, because it might get wild. Can y'all all hear me now? Because I unplugged the studio. I just want to make sure you could hear me talk. We're good. Somebody give me a thumbs up or a finger. I don't know okay, good. All right, check this out. Watch. For all those who are new here, this is what we call the Beast. That is my custom guitar, built by Cat Guitars. And he dug up his neighbor's dairy cow and built that for me. And the bass belongs to Johnny Angel. That's the cow's pelvis. And that looks pretty dope too, if you haven't seen it. And then I'm still building the studio here, so be patient. And this guitar was given to me by a friend because he said, I think a zombie should have a decaying flesh guitar. So that was pretty fucking sick. I had no idea that he was going to do that. But he was like, hey, Johnny, you actually helped me and my guys get our shit together. Imagine that. I can do stuff. And so, yeah, I helped him out. And then I showed up one day, and he just gave me that. Freaked me out. I was like, hey, man, can we dude hug? Because I'm totally going to dude hug you violently if you say no. So then we did, and I got a guitar. All right. So here, let me invite Ari in. Let's see what's up. Oh, I got to follow you to do that, okay? And let's see how this goes. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to take it out of this. Okay, can we hear each other?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello, hello?
Hello, hello.
Now I can hear you. How you doing?
Good. So I did not listen to any of your music, but I love Freddy Krueger.
Oh,
I
yeah?
watched every single of his movies, and I have a huge question for you.
Okay.
So you know how there was a Freddy versus Jason?
Yes, I do.
How would you think if there was a Scream versus Freddy?
Well, I think Ghostface would be killed pretty quickly by Freddy Krueger because Freddy Krueger's a demon and Ghostface is just some psycho couple at this point.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're both stabby, but Freddy Krueger could do stuff like turn you into like a cockroach, which he did in part, you know, like in Dream Warriors, you know?
Yep. And I'm going to ask you one more question, okay?
Go ahead, give it
It's
up.
going to be the same thing, but instead of Scream, how about Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Oh, Leatherface?
Yeah.
I still think Freddy would win because he's a demon. He's immortal. You know, Leatherface is just like a psycho dude that eats people's faces and stuff and makes them into chili.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And chili's good. I get it. Like, I can sympathize with Leatherface. I understand. But Freddy's got it in the bag. Holly's right. Because, again, sleep demon, you know? The only reason I think Jason stood a chance, to be fair, is because he didn't, which didn't make sense to me in the movie, was the fact that he slept. Like, I don't know why Jason would sleep at all. He's dead.
Yeah. Okay, so My question, what is your favorite scary movie except yours?
What is my favorite scary movie? Okay, so I'll tell you, it's not my favorite scary movie, but it's my favorite like gore kind of scary movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it would be there's this movie called Versus, and it's a zombie slasher mafia movie, and that's like one of my favorite.
Mm.
So if you get a chance, I don't know how old you are if you're even allowed to watch it, but it's one of the funniest, goriest, and I love samurais, and I love zombies, and I love mafia movies. So it was all that together.
Yeah. My favorite scary movie is probably, I might go with the classic. It's, Freddy versus Jason. I'm
Freddy
going
versus
with the
Jason?
classic.
Okay.
I loved it. That's how I learned my first bad word, which was the B word.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I bet you said it too many times now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they say once you rip that Band-Aid off, it's hard to put it back on.
Mm-hmm.
I got to watch it too. Like I have to, I do a lot of shows, like publicly that are all ages shows, and I had to change all of my swear words to different fruit so I wouldn't swear too much. So like instead of saying F words, I would just say pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
Or like fruitcake or whatever. It was really hard at first, but I get it. But once it's here, I just gotta like, I lose it. Sometimes I like have a fit when I hit my note and I just start screaming as much as possible.
Do you think you and Jason would ever team up or no?
Me, Johnny Hopeless? No, I would never team up with Jason because Jason kills teenagers just because he's mad that he drowned 30, 40, 50 years ago. And now he just kills everybody for that. So I don't want to help him out. It's just, he's wacko. He's a crazy dude. He's got mom issues. It's like he's all, where's my mom? How come you killed my mom? Well, maybe, Jason, because your mom was murdering everybody at the campground, so she deserves to go. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
It's not just me. Well, Aria, thank you so much for jumping on.
You're
I'm
welcome.
gonna let you go now, and then I'm gonna talk to some other people too. But
Okay.
I appreciate you jumping in. Check out what we're doing. You had some really good questions, even though I'm not Freddy Krueger. But I do appreciate that you think I'm that popular as Freddy Krueger. That makes me feel good in my unbeaten heart.
Yeah. Last Halloween I was Freddy Krueger, so
You got yeah?
yep.
Okay. Did you take cool pictures and stuff?
Yes, I actually did.
Awesome. You should always celebrate Halloween. Always get all your cool costumes because you're going to look back and go, I remember that one time that I scared the shit out of that old lady and I stole her candy. Don't say shit. I'll say it for you. Right? So try it. Say, I remember the old time I scared her and I'll say shit for you so you don't get in trouble. Okay? Try it.
I remember when I
You got to say scared there.
scared the
Shit.
out of that old
Well,
woman.
yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah, nailed it. You nailed it. No, let's try it again. Let's try it again. We can do it. Let's do it together. Ready? On the
I
count of
already
three.
forgot what the words are.
Oh, you just got to say, I remember that one time I scared the out
I
of that
remember that
old
one time
lady.
when I scared the
Shit.
out of that one old lady.
Boom. Did it. Thank you. Nailed it.
Slade. Okay.
Like, killer.
listen.
Thank you so much.
If you do run into Ghostface, kill him for me. Okay?
No problem. I can do that because he is still alive. So there we go.
He always comes alive, just so you
I
know.
know. All right. Well, you have a good night.
You too. Good night.
Well, that was so fun. How'd you like that, Holly? Yours is Poltergeist. Here, let's talk about Poltergeist. This is here, you come on here real quick. You gonna jump on or no? You might not be able. Oh, here we go. There's my homie. How you doing, Holly?
Hey, I'm doing pretty okay. How are you?
Good. Making it. Finished the song. I feel good about it now.
Yeah, I think you did it really well.
Oh, well, we did it really well. And I had to tell that guy, it was so nice. I don't know if you met that guy, Del Ray, in here. He was in here a couple nights ago, but he was when I was here and like everybody was just kind of flopping through,
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, somebody stay and tell me if this riff sucks or not. And he stayed. And and he's like, no, that's good. So then we wrote most of it and we kind of got through the drums. And then it was like, I think it was like 2 or 3 in the morning here when I was like, okay, I got to stop because even a dead guy needs to sleep sometimes.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
you said your favorite movie is Poltergeist. Which one?
Well, it's Poultrygeist.
Oh my God, the chicken movie?
Yeah.
I have not
Yeah.
seen that.
I'm a huge trauma fangirl. So anything trauma, anything gory and stupid and off the wall, I'm a huge, huge fan of.
I knew a guy whenever he was doing film school, and he did Night of the Living Bread.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. I loved it. Everybody else thought it was stupid, but it's like I got it. You know what I mean? There was the
Mhm.
one dude that was like, "Yeah, that's fucking hilarious." And then he did a part two, and it was my favorite. It was called Night of the Living Bread Part Two: Beat the Wheat.
That's awesome.
Right? The jams. It's perfect. Yeah.
And
So
I love
Poltergeist, where can I find that? Is that like on Amazon or something?
it should be, but it's on Tubi right now for free.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up because I love that dumb stuff too. Like I don't know. Like I like a movie that it's got to either be good or so bad that it's great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Like
it's definitely one of those movies that's so bad it's great, but it's also a musical at that.
yeah. Wait,
So,
it's a musical?
yeah.
That just made my day.
Yeah. It's great. It's hilarious. My favorite part is probably the Jared from Subway part.
Oh my God.
So,
Like real Jared?
so they got a guy, it's not the real Jared, but
Thank
they made
God.
him a lot bigger than the real
Yeah.
Jared,
Okay.
and then something happens to him. Okay, so the premise of the movie, right,
Okay.
is that this chicken joint got built on top of like an ancient Indian burial ground. And
Naturally.
so, mhm. And so the between the chickens and like the native ghosts, they kind of, you know, wreak havoc on things, and it's great. You got political protests, you got a whole bunch of like lesbians that are trained to like sing songs, um, tons of stuff. There's zombies in it, all kinds of great stuff.
Okay.
All so much great stuff.
So
Not politically correct at all,
okay.
but it's good.
All right. I'm gonna watch that. And then there's another one I gotta finish. I started it and I stopped it and I forgot why. And then when I came back, someone had fucked with my TV and I
Mhm.
couldn't find it. And I found out recently it's called As Zombies.
Okay. So it's been a bit since I've seen it, but I did watch it.
Yeah,
And
that's the go ahead.
if you want one that's really wild, that's
Yeah.
really out there, that's definitely not meant for anyone under the age of 18,
Okay.
it's called Zombie Ass Toilet of the Dead.
Oh,
It's
I've seen
also
it. Oh my God.
okay.
It is so bad.
I had
I,
Massacred watch it. I had so many people watch it, and like most of them liked it. A
right.
few outliers didn't.
Yeah.
It's a good movie, and basically that's like a trauma movie, like a Japanese version of like a trauma movie, right?
Yeah.
So that's the type of stuff I like.
Actually, ironically, I bought that for someone as a present.
Yeah.
Yeah. They wanted it. So I was like, okay, well, we are watching it. And at first he was like, well, I was just trying to collect it. I was like, no, you
You
don't
gotta
own
watch it.
this movie called Zombie Ass and not watch it. What are you
Yeah.
talking?
Yeah, no, you gotta watch it.
Terrifier films. I've only seen the first two. I have, and the chainsaw scene from part three.
Yeah.
That's the brand right here.
Yeah. I love the Terrifier films. Um, I like stuff a little bit more like independent though.
Yeah.
So I tend to watch like a heck of a lot of like independent, low budget, campy movies.
Oh
Like
my
just
God. Then I need to send you. Okay. And it's okay if you hate it, but did you already email me? You did, didn't you?
um I think I did back in like December.
Okay. I'm gonna look for it again. If not, send me again because I know I owe you some music, but I will I will send you our movie
Hmm.
called Jason and the Krugers versus Mason Voorhees, semicolon, we don't want to get sued.
That's awesome.
It was literally written solely in mind to do everything you're not supposed to do in movies.
Okay.
Okay, so keep that in mind as you're watching it. Like, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this? We meant to do that."
Hmm.
It just looks like we don't know what we're doing. But
Yeah.
like, there's one of my favorite scenes is like the dude is and it's almost all improv. It took like 3 years to edit because there was no script, so there was no like edit points. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's like this scene where the whole band is talking, and this is pre decay, so we
Hmm.
look a little different. And the band's talking. It's like the close up, and it's this nice, like crystal clear shot, and then it goes to the wide shot, and everybody's blurry and all fucked up looking, and it's like hyper saturated, and it's all blown out, and then it cuts back to the nice, perfect scene. It's just great.
I love that stuff.
And it's all about doing things that I can't say on TikTok because they'll get me in trouble. So.
Yeah.
But it's got some really. I actually convinced some dude to do some 8-bit animation about 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 a fish that got lost in a tsunami and found Jeffrey the giraffe from Toys R Us, and that was the story to make me feel good about being a musician. I don't know. There's a lot of drinking. I just. You know.
I love that though. Like that's great.
But yeah, I'll definitely send it to you. It's hilarious. And we have another one outlined called Jason and the Kruegers versus Pleatherface. We don't have enough money for lawyers.
I love that stuff.
But we it might have to wait a bit because Angel's real sick, so we don't know what's up with that. But
Yeah.
we're gonna still do it. But it's hilarious. Like there's a scene because like the trope in old horror movies where the black dude always dies first.
Yep.
Well, in this one, we want him to live, but the way it works is we hired somebody because we lost our singer. So he's in the band, but we only acknowledge him when he holds up the singer's face on like a popsicle stick to talk to us.
Hmm.
And then when Pleatherface goes to kill the band, he sees that the guy's like holding it, but he thinks that's the real singer. And then when he drops his face, he's like, "Oh, you're the wrong guy," and he goes to leave. But then the black dude gets all pissed off. He's like, "You're not gonna kill me, you fucking racist piece of shit!" And he's like, "Ah," and and it's just dumb. And he's actually the only guy that lives at the end. I mean, we're all dead, so technically we all come
Yeah.
back. But yeah, so it's a hilarious ass. Like we got all kinds of stuff. We had a scene where everybody takes stuff that makes you hallucinate, and then they see a giant, those balloon Tyrannosaurus Rexes.
Yeah.
Like he's in the woods, but we wanted to get a rainbow T-Rex in a balloon suit, and he just throws cookies to them for no reason, and it's like that. And then he kills somebody.
So I love that. I don't know if you've ever seen this movie. It was on Tubi last month. I don't know if it is now, but it was called Punk Rock Zombies, right?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. I know exactly. And dude, the song at the end where he's playing the acoustic in the fucking. Yeah, dude. I kind of wanted to learn that, but I thought nobody would know what the fuck I was talking about.
It's a good movie.
It is. It is. Well, people should give it a chance.
Hmm.
Yeah. Good stuff. Okay. So this is what we can do because I need more ideas and I want to do some more cool movies. I haven't seen Heretic yet. I don't know. A lot of people said it was really good, but is it horror or is it like religious?
I think it's like a horror thriller
Okay.
type movie. Because I've heard people say that it is horror, and I've heard people say that it's more of a thriller.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet,
Okay. Okay.
so
Have you
I want
seen
to see it.
Frailty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that would be a good one to talk about too, because it's all about like perception,
Yeah.
And I loved like when I saw that at the end of it, I was like, well, it leaves you with that question, like, is it legit?
Hmm.
Is it legit or is that dude just a psychopath?
Yeah.
And part of me wants to be like, that dude's just crazy. But the other part of me is like, wouldn't it be even cooler if he wasn't?
Yeah, I think it would be cooler if he wasn't. But with that being said, like that has a lot of like really good imagery that you could like put into lyrics too.
Right.
So
Yeah. So maybe, hey, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's touch it. Next track, let's do Frailty, and I'll let you pick the style of music.
okay. Yeah, well, I'm a sucker for death metal, so
So you want brutal death metal? Because I'll even send you some. I'll send you some old death metal stuff I did.
Okay.
Because, yeah, we jump around a lot in Jason the Kruegers because I like throwing everything together. You know, like I
Yeah.
always say, I was like a big power ballad 80s fan.
Oh,
And
yes.
then I love brutal death metal, satanic black metal. And like
Yep.
the faster and more evil, the better. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm going to see In Theory soon, and Dimmu Emperor's coming here, so I'm going to see Emperor again. It's like
hmm
those are my jams. But
So
no one
I
gives
would
a shit about
say,
that at the bar.
I would say for a movie like Frailty, maybe like metalcore might be a little bit better.
Yeah?
hmm
Like the chugga chug chug with the melodies underneath it.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, okay. King Diamond. I love fucking King Diamond. Andy LaRock played on one of my songs, and that was my little boy's heart's content dream come true. And the best part about that is he was allowed to pick any of the songs on the album I was on, and he
Mhm.
chose mine. So I was like, "Oh, my nipples are hard, Andy LaRock, because of you." Yeah, I felt that deep in my 12-year-old boy soul. That
That's
sounded
awesome.
weird. 18, deep in my 18-year-old boy soul. That's at least legal. Yeah, yeah, it sounds way better. Yeah, you know what though? I like the fact this is what I think is awesome because like when you come in, you're like death metal and black metal, and well, mostly death metal. You said right, death metal, metalcore, but you also like the Allman Brothers. So not
Yeah.
Almond. I said that wrong, but you get it.
All right.
So you understand like whenever I'm trying to do harmonies and stuff, like what I'm going for,
Yeah.
And then like when
So,
Deja's in there, it's like there's the chick that's all into like the punk and the old school stuff. So it's like having having a bunch of different people that are like open musically to just smashing it all together just
mhm. Well,
makes my day.
it's like the October 31st one for VHS, right? That was done like with like the Cure style in mind.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, I still have to upload. I have to upload those for the distributor. So we got because that's mixed. So I'll send you that too before I upload it. But yeah, I actually sent that to Angel to do backing vocals, and he like just he sat on it for a while, and then he wrote me back, and he was like, "Hey," and then he called me, and he's like, "Hey, I actually don't think I can add anything on this." He was like, "It's just like very pure. It's just like don't overdo it. Don't put all these vocals." He was like, "It just sounds like very drony and sad, like
Mhm.
sad bats."
Yeah. But like I love like 80s hair metal,
Yeah.
but I also love like the Grateful Dead
See,
and I love Tom
see, look,
Petty.
we're gonna have to do. Is that all right? Brand? Is it Brant or Brandar? I don't. I'll say Brand. So you like King Diamond? We're gonna have to start getting you in here too. So I'm gonna start sharing with you because if you know what we're talking about, having that in the live really helps because you can ask Miss Holly here. Sometimes it goes way sideways.
hmm
Like we'll be like, "Oh, let's do this," and then the next song will be EDM, and it's like, where did that come from? I don't know. It just happened. And then it'll be like brutal death metal, and then we'll do an acoustic song next. So it's kind of like all over the place. I love that. So I said it the other night, which is like I really think I got like the greatest group of people that are like honestly supporting and loving what I do and participating in the way that I always hoped for.
hmm
I was always telling people it'd be cool. Like I remember if I could be a part of like other people's projects, it'd be so dope to like be able to have some kind of input to hear what I want. Because I used to write stuff the way that I wish somebody else played it.
hmm Yeah. Well, I always enjoy being here and I always enjoy like hearing what you come up with. Like there hasn't been a single thing you guys have made that I haven't liked. So,
Oh, that makes me feel good. Yeah, and we did a lot.
yeah.
I went back and looked at it. It was like I think it was like 20 something songs in that time.
Yeah.
And some of them were like really complicated. Like that Milton's Oracle one, I went
hmm
back and I was so mad. I still see what you're saying, Brand. Don't think I'm ignoring you, brother. I'm gonna come back to you. Don't worry. But yeah, like when we were doing that Milton's Oracle song, and I disappeared for a couple days, and it's because I did like the whole orchestra, and then I went back to listen to it, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And I realized every single thing was off by a half step,
Ah,
and so I had to go back and just do it all. And I had like this. an entire string section, and there's like a horn section at certain parts, and it's all like subtle ear candy stuff. But like when it's wrong, it just fucking ruins it all, you know?
Yeah.
So that took me a while, but that was the one that took the longest, I think, because it's just so much going on. And then, yeah, so I don't know. But let's see, it's getting to be late. I got to do some more stuff, and I want to come back on here tomorrow. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I think I'll be back on here tomorrow, and then I'm going to touch up on Frailty and see what I can start to think of. You got any metalcore bands I could check out that you think I should listen to?
Well, right now I'm kind of on like a small little metal band kick from like people here on TikTok, so I've mainly just been listening to like their stuff, but there's one band they do a little bit, it's kind of like a new metal meets metalcore,
Right.
and they do have like some death metal elements to it depending on the song, but it's called Cutting It Close.
Right.
They're not signed or anything yet, but they're great people and their songs are really good. I would say like Sea of Red is a good one.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up, and then because I'm trying, I need some inspiration to kind of get, not to rip them off, but like to get an idea of
Yeah.
some kind of
It's all
cool
on
structures.
Spotify too. So
Yeah,
all
well,
of it's on Spotify.
okay, cool. I'm gonna check that out too. Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
I've mainly just been listening to like small bands lately.
You got
Like
to, because that's how they come up. You know what I mean? Like that's the
yeah.
thing, and especially now, because I used to deal with a lot of bands. Like I go to New Orleans for a music conference every year. They almost kicked me out of a theater, and I
Oh
scared
no.
the shit out of the guards. But that's a different story. But um, it's like I try to tell all these bands, like you got to realize that you keep it alive regardless of what's happening in the world around you, and the only way you keep it going is by paying attention, right? Because
Yeah.
if you think about it, like that's one of the things that I love metal for this, because metalheads are like fucking about it, you know. But
Mhm.
like if you really stop and think, there's no arena bands that are like metal bands no more. Like right now, there's not. Like in the past 10 years, there's Avenged Sevenfold. It's a 20-year-old band. Like people don't even realize that's
Yeah.
classic rock now.
It is. It's unfortunate.
Mm.
But there are some really good bands that are just trying to get at their foothold. Like they might have been at it for like the past like 4 to 10 years,
Yeah.
and they just haven't found like a large enough following yet, but they have some really good stuff.
And that's the cool thing is like now there's no gatekeepers. That's what I try to tell them. It's like, look, it's hard because there's a sea of fuckery out there you got to break through, but now there's no gatekeepers. So like if you find your people, they're there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but you got to find the right people that get what you're doing, and it's there. You just gotta be patient, you know. And hey, let me see, Brand. Yeah, get a chance. Love to talk about the musical story written. Yeah. Hey, check it out. Look, DM me at least like a premise of it or like a basic outline, and then I will be on here tomorrow, and we'll work on some music, and then I'll take a break and throw you in, and then we could talk about if that's cool with you. Is that gonna work for you? I hope so. Yeah, cool, cool. Let's do that. I'll make sure to tag you so that way when we go live, we can check that out. And then what's another thing I was gonna say? Damn it. Somebody said something mean to Twizzler. Oh, I don't give a shit what a Twizzler has to say. I eat Twizzlers. What? Cherry's my favorite, yo. Cherry's my favorite.
I
Mm,
think there's one style I haven't heard you guys do yet. I could be mistaken though, but you guys haven't really done any like surf metal, ska type anything, have
I
you?
have not done any ska. And I have talked to someone about that. There was have you ever seen Psycho Beach Party?
I possibly.
Okay, it's yeah. Oh, hold on one second, Brandy. You don't have to be a performer. Like I said, that's not what this is about, dude. Just show your art, man. Just embrace that. Come in, throw your stuff at. Everybody's got a role. Don't be like that. Don't downplay that. Okay. Yeah. So Psycho Beach Party's dope because it's about it's like a typical '50s beach movie,
Hmm.
except that the chick has multiple personality disorder and then she gets stabby for no reason.
Oh, I think I did see that,
Yeah, and then
right?
like at yeah, there's a
Doesn't it
scene
have
where
like
like
a rocky
somebody
belly look?
falls from a building, but they couldn't afford a like fake body, so they just put a Barbie doll with ketchup around it. It's great.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good stuff.
So, oh God, that's been a while. Um,
But I was thinking that could be a surf rock site ska song. You know, it's just
yeah.
it's a little trippy. I gotta figure out how to do it like vocally because I try to like I know I got my own voice, but like I try to at least mimic the style of that kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Except for pop punk, I could never get that nasally. It just makes me mad.
Okay, so there's two styles that I'm thinking of that you might just want to like listen to like these songs maybe like for inspiration.
Okay,
So one would be Authority Zero, One
okay,
More Minute,
all right.
because that kind of goes from like ska to surf metal, right? So
I
it's
think I've
really
heard that. I think either you or Deja sent that to me right before the
okay.
first band.
Okay. And then there is Operation Ivy. Are you
Never heard
familiar
that.
with them?
No.
Okay. So they have a song called Take Warning,
Okay.
right? So that would be a good one.
Let me
And then
see.
as far as like more like reggaeton like ska, I would say there's a song called The Habit and it's by The Movement.
Okay. All right. Operation Ivy. Okay, I'm gonna keep that
Hmm.
in here. And then the movement. Maybe can you DM me that if you don't mind?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Bella Bello, what happened to my face? Well, I died. I don't really know when, but I came back from the dead to try to get my lover back, and she said, "No, you smell weird, and you never made anything of yourself." So she said, if I made something of myself, maybe she'd give me a chance again. And then I stuffed a cat in her mailbox because I was angry. I was angry to be fair, and there's a restraining order now, and I get it. But I'm trying to like become somebody, you know, worth loving again. So now I do music, I do stand up, and then I talk with lovely people like Holly, and I try to be encouraging to get other people to just kind of like come out of their shell. Don't stuff a cat in the mailbox; that'll get you in trouble. That's not a good sign. You basically learn from your mistakes. Okay, that's not what you asked, but that's the theme of what happened, I guess.
Great message.
All right, Holly, thank you so much. And thank you guys for popping on. Thank you for all who followed me. By the way, I did have this agency thing, so I have these goals up. Don't feel like you got to hit them. I just want to tell everybody outright. I'm going to still do this music. I'm going to still do this whatever as we grow. They just asked me to fucking keep it up there. I'm going to keep pushing. And not this Thursday, maybe this Thursday, but for sure next Thursday, we're going to do horrible therapy. And I'm going to do sessions for you guys. So I'll be giving you advice, therapeutic advice to help you deal with your problem on Thursdays.
Oh,
So,
that's awesome.
oh,
I
it's
love
gonna
it.
be, oh, it's gonna be something. It'll get
Good.
some people sued, allegedly. Y'all have a good night. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you all again.
All right, take care, man.